What do human rights mean to you?
So for me, human rights is the application of rule of law.
ila la finna ko ila banko kan atra ko itetarla silanda kono o munyantole.
The right to be accepted, the right to be recognized, and the right to belong to any society and any part of the world as a human.
Live under a circumstance wherein you're not fearful of whatever it is that you are doing or saying.
Ni da dimbala tara balu ko nyima kono leftan men sake no kute soro
dum kole akuja majama ni aje ko ake walin isa continue anyatole.
I believe that every human being has a right and these rights has to be respected.
And what do you think is the state of human rights in Gambia?
Well, compared to previous years, I would say the state of human rights in the Gambia is at least improving a lot.
you can speak whatever you want to say.
I think there is a little bit of improvement, but only when we compare it to what was the state of human rights in the Gambia perhaps in the last 5 years.
We can say it's half and half, though there are certain human rights that are still, enjoy freely, but some are still curtailed.
So I feel there is a little bit of progress, but at some point we are stagnated. But I don't think we are backtracking.
Do you think your right to freely express yourself in Gambia is respected at the moment? Why or why not?
I think the right of freedom of expression to some level is respected.
We can say freedom of expression currently is going half and half, or let's give it a 50-60%.
We see people can go to the media and then talk about government freely, talk about oppositions freely, and nobody dares go after them.
And what about your right to protest and gather peacefully?
We are a little bit disturbed because the last time a political party was holding a press conference and they were dispersed forcefully. So this is also one of the challenges that we are facing at the moment.
The right to gather and demonstrate freely is sort of limited to the objective you want to attain.
People will want to protest, and they have all the legal reasons to protest, all the moral reasons to go out to demonstrate, but the government will deny them. And for reasons that only look logical to only the government, they will be denied. So the right to protest, for me, it's stagnated. There has not been any improvement on that side.
I'm me back if I look at the commando. Kyo mi press conference or ala suokono ngamui ko yu fanang arrest andala nyantol ngata ala kordalam kamol kili mimbate bulu ayafo hani bi ngaje mu nyanto soto fulu hani nga soto amanke 100%.
Freedom of assembly is not up to expectations as far as I can say.
Do you know about the Truth and Reconciliation Reparations Commission, yes or no?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Handy.
Indeed, every Gambian knows about that.
Do you think it could bring justice and accountability to Gambians?
Yes, I think so.
Well, that's our expectation. Our expectation is the Truth, Reconciliation and Reparation Commission should actually bring justice to the Gambian people that have been affected by the regime.
But the challenge is the people that suffer in human rights violation in previous regime are still left out. Hopes are not still dead, but we can say they are asleep for now.
We only have to wait and see if the next government will actually implement the TRRC.
What are the issues that women face in Gambian society?
Stigma, early marriage.
Patriarch.
Kata bring a reb ne sol bebe jele ni nyapin kawal be jele ni nyaka to tali be je e musola sembe do yale be je ma ko rolo man sotor bebe je nda be mun na nyantole.
And there are many.
In times of health tamit ñu mëna sét tamit jigéen parce que jigéen ñu bari ñu ngi sona ñeneen ni da nga gis time bobu non ku wosen mu dé
So ko musu kono mala kata ko lobtano de be fala tingol musul be kumbole ko ni ta lobtano boro buka so de.
Summarize, I think for me the biggest problem in the Gambia against women, the development of the women, is they kind of subjugate women.
Normally they degrade us, like they don't value us that much. They don't think we are capable of doing much more better than what the other genders are doing.
Everything that you do is sort of limited as a woman, and even if you are doing certain works, you are like, that is not for women.
Most of the time, these women are the people that politicians will use to dance for them, clap for them. But when it comes to representation, it's always a problem. for these women to be able to get, almost equal representation in decision making in the country. And I think it is high time for Gambia to change that.
How can lives of women be improved in Gambia?
One way that the lives of women can be improved in the Gambia is by empowering them, give them the voice that they deserve, give them the necessary platforms that they deserve to at least showcase their ability and their potential.
So to change this thing, I think it needs a conscious decision by the government to make sure that laws and systems are put in place to uplift the status of women.
Always ngaka nyini la ko mankal platform dila ye diam ifongol ya voice out mimbe kono tumando obe makoyla.
All of these are things that are affecting our growth as women. But when there is equity and there is equality, then we are able to do more work and we're able to explore our knowledge and ideas.
Should the death penalty be abolished, yes or no?
Certainly, yes.
Yes.
I would say yes.
Yes.
For years, since yesterday.
Definitely. Death penalty, that should be right off. For me, I don't support it.
If you had a chance to speak with the next president, what would you like to ask him or her that you believe would make Gambia better?
As a Gambian, I would definitely advise the new president coming in to respect freedom of expression,
To respect human rights and respect the people at all costs.
A government that is inclusive, that includes everybody in anything that we are doing, that respect human rights.
And to make sure that all women have the gender-based equality.
jàppale jigéen ñi tamit mun a fonk seen liggéey am liggéey bu baax mun a def suñu warugal tamit si biir kër.
Women need to be empowered to be able to, like I said, to be able to be part of decision making.
Afalay musol ni funding kill muta. Bitol la nyimbankoti.